So, did you like anything in this film?
The popcorn wasn't bad. Insurgent is directed by Robert Schwenke and stars Shailene Woodley and Theo James.
In the second movie of the Divergent series, Shailene Woodley's character, Beatrice Prior, must defeat her inner demons, in a sense, to overcome her enemies. I guess that's the simplest way to put it.
This movie wasn't very good.
It just wasn't original. Like, we've been there, done that kind of feel. But I reckon as a standalone movie, I didn't hate it. Let's say that.
The story is just so recycled. We've seen it so much times in these teen dramas. All the same thing. There's a faction or there's a group. There's groups of people against each other, and then there's one person
Ready to unite them.
It's just a fucking joke.
Yeah, like you said, it's been done before. It's Battle Royale 3.0. I mean, just comparing it to the Hunger Games, it uses so many of the things that they use, and obviously they use Battle Royales. It's a recycled genre and pitch plot line that's, you know,
and
been seen before.
The fact that everyone compares these types of movies to the Hunger Games is, like, the Hunger Games is good.
Yeah, I like the Hunger Games.
And they're good, but they're not groundbreaking or anything. It's not like, yes, let's make the next best thing. It's like, let's make the next good thing.
Well, it's like, if we're talking recent times, it's how I'm seeing it's like, yeah, I've seen it in the Hunger Games, but they did it better. So it's always going to bring that down.
They're always going to just try and get... There's like 8 a year. There was like The Host last year.
Yeah.
The Giver, Maze Runner. There was like 3 last year. It's just... Harry Potter did it. Harry Potter did it right. Twilight was shit, but it had the audience for it. Hunger Games had the audience, and it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're just trying to find anything that can possibly do something like that.
Essentially, if it's based on a book, Hollywood will take it.
Exactly.
Write a book, you'll make a movie.
Early on in the movie, the characters didn't do anything for me. Shailene Woodley's character is clearly the main character.
Mm.
At the start, I just didn't like her. Like, she didn't do anything for me to feel like I want to get behind this chick.
Yeah, but you kind of feel that way at the end.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it does. By the end, you're like, oh, okay. Even though in every single scene she's crying.
she kind of looks like
she cries in scenes that don't need crying. Like, it's just like...
She was showing off her acting chops. Like, hey, I can cry on cue, guys. Give me an Oscar.
Well, yeah, she's going to get an Oscar. Yeah. Shailene Woodley is a good actor.
She is.
But she's just stupid.
And she kind of looks like a gnome. Like a World of Warcraft gnome.
I'm not you. I don't play World of Warcraft.
It's a good game. But, yeah, it's like the similarities are there and I just couldn't stop seeing it, and that's me. It's weird.
I'd say she looks more like Rod Stewart.
With the short hair. So the actor's portrayal of these characters was hit and miss, I think.
Shailene Woodley was fine, but
Yep.
I think she may have overacted a little bit. Like, maybe she even thought, it's like, this story isn't good.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna try and
that
make
may
it
not
good.
have been her.
Yeah, for all the director could have told her to do these things.
Yeah.
Going into the movie, I hated Theo James because of the In-Betweeners movie. But you have to kind of admit he was all right.
Yeah, he was pretty good. I mean, and then you had
I believed him.
Oh yeah, of course. And then you had some performances from Ansel and Gort, and it was just like,
I don't know if it was his fault or the director's fault, because
it may have been he just didn't fit with the movie.
The first half of the movie, he was like this really social awkward. Sometimes, like in some of the scenes, he was like really awkward, and he's like, I don't want to do this. But then, like the second half, he was like a normal person. So I don't know if this is the director's telling him to, like, right at the start to ham it up or something, and by the end he's just like, oh.
Yeah, it's like that kind of character, like trying to do an intricate character shift.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seemed to me that it was just poor acting. That's what it looked like. I mean, it didn't look like he knew what to do on screen in that sort of movie.
Yeah, Miles Teller's good.
Yeah, Miles Teller was Miles Teller. I mean,
He wasn't in it for long.
he played the role that he was supposed to play.
He was a part of a big plot instance, I guess I could say. And it actually caught me off guard, so I'll give him that.
Props to the writers for that, I guess. We didn't expect something in the movie, but yeah, he played his role well. He did what he had to do. So the technical aspects of this film, go into the cinematography.
Overall, it was fine, but there were like a few shots that I was like, was that needed?
Yeah.
There were like 360 pans and like
some of the
there was a constant like really long sky scope shot into a close up, and it was just really bad.
Yeah, it was like the cinematographer was just like, yeah, I love these shots, but then I really don't know what to do here, so we'll just do whatever.
Yeah.
That's just what it seems like.
The CGI.
Again, it was a similar story.
Yeah, like the CGI for the general backdrop, the city, it looked good.
Yeah, it did. Post-apocalyptic Chicago was done. It looked
but
really
any
nice.
time they had to CGI a person, it's horrible.
They couldn't get the CGI on a person, but the environment looked amazing. I don't understand it. All right, so wrapping up, final summary, go.
I'll give it a 5 because technically, I guess it was a pass.
50%'s pass.
Half of the acting was okay, and I'm just tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. So every time there's one of these movies that comes out, they're not original. Do something different. But I guess maybe there's an audience for people that want to watch the same thing over and over.
Mate, that is essentially the existence of the Fox channel. Myself, I'm going to give it a 6. Just because viewing it as a standalone movie, there were some points of questionable technical parts, questionable acting, or maybe possibly directing. But I thought the story for what it was, which is completely expected, delivered. And it delivered an expected storyline, and that's it. Yeah. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this Insurgent review. If you want to see us do anything else, let us know.
Don't forget to let us know what you think. Comment, like, subscribe. Facebook and Twitter should be down there somewhere. And don't forget, if you don't, we're forcing Nick to read the entire Twilight series.
No. I already have. Actually, I already have. Fuck.
Schwenky. Robert Schwenky. Schwenky dude went to town riding on my pig.